Okay, so now we're going to go over the syllabus and do a bit of a Webtycho demonstration. So I'm just going to click on my my link here, and that's going to load the class in Webtycho. You will need to have a Webtycho login. Several of you, I'm sure, have used this before, but in case this is your first time, this is what Webtycho looks like. Here's the welcome the welcome announcement. I'll be putting announcements up every week. Should be there Sunday night, Monday morning. And what we'll do first, I want to look at the syllabus. So click on that. You can print out the whole thing. There's course descriptions, all this. But first, I'm going to go to the course schedule. Course schedule, like we said, it's an 8-week course. First week, we're basically going to do an overview. I'm going to provide you a lecture. We're going to talk about digital media in general. We're going to cover these topics here: digital media, web technology, design, graphics. There's no assignment due, but the way it works, the due date is here. Those are always due on Sunday. That's 11:59 p.m. I'll go local. A lot of you, some of you are not in Maryland. Some of you, it could be worldwide. I've had students in Germany and Hawaii, or deployed for that matter. So it's 11:59 p.m. local. Turn your stuff in via Webtycho. Second week, we're going to get into theoretical foundations. No assignment due there. But the third week, when we cover social media, we will have the case study due. We're also going to do the case study in the third week. And there'll be more information about that. But just the case study itself is how the NFL leveraged or negotiated for the rights for digital media for a wireless carrier, and that's what they use today. And it's a very interesting case study, and it's certainly sometimes it's a little more applicable in the fall when the football season's going on, but it's still very interesting. And I have worked with the NFL before in the past, so to me it was a very interesting case. And I look forward to doing that with you. Week 4, we get into ethics and privacy. No assignment due there. Week 5, digital media consumption, and that's when your presentation is due. If you are in the hybrid class, you get to actually present in the class, but since we're online, no presentation. Unless, if you would like to do a video recording of yourself and present it, that would be fantastic. I might consider extra credit for that sort of thing. But contact me if you're interested. Week 6, human-computer interface. And week 7, we get into e-commerce. And we could spend an entire course on e-commerce if you like. But we'll touch on it and see how digital media affects that. The research paper will be due on the 24th. And then finally, emerging trends. In week 8, we do our final exam. And the final exam will be a take-home. And you will need to turn that in prior to March 31st, which is the last day of class. Since that is the last day of class, you can't turn it in late. I don't have anything else to extend to, right? So do make these due dates. It is in your best interest. You know what the schedule is, a course schedule. You've made the commitment to do the class. You're paying the money. Get focused, 8 weeks, and get your stuff in on time. All right? Everyone can make an A in this class if you turn your stuff in on time and you participate online. Okay, so that's enough about that with the syllabus. Where is this information? Well, if we go into the course content, I have like the week 1 course content. You come in, I've got basically documents here attached. Click on that, download it. I am starting to become a giant fan of Chrome. We'll talk about that in our discussions. Chrome is, wow, it's really interesting, but I'll get into more of that later. Anyway, here's the Microsoft Word document that outlines what we're going to cover. This is the content for the week. So these are the items that we need to cover, terms and concepts. And then here's some links to online articles. There's some videos here. Let's see, Life on the Virtual Frontier. This is very interesting, this pbs.org. This is about a 40-minute thing. Really interesting stuff. There's some videos to watch. There's links to a site called TED. There's some professors and really interesting people in industry that gives their input and comments on various topics. So we'll be covering that sort of thing throughout the semester. So go ahead and follow the links in here. And then what we'll do is discuss these online, and this will lead to sort of what we're looking for when we do the presentation and the paper. All right. So we find our content here in the content section, right? Course content, and then our projects are described as well in the course content. Project 1, 2, 3, and then there is the final, which we will go over in the last week of class. We don't really have any study groups. I'm not doing any group projects, but I do want you participating. And where do we participate? We participate in the conferences. So this should be completely familiar to all of you. And here's the Welcome to CMST301, where we reiterate the course expectations and conduct, and then the Introductions conference. This is where the magic happens. You respond here and let me know all about you, and let all your classmates know about you. Now keep in mind, we have 32 folks in this class. There are a lot of people, so there should be a lot of interaction. I will make every effort to be online throughout the week, interacting. Please do not save all your interaction for 10 p.m. on Sunday evening. If all 32 of you are doing that, then there's going to be no discussion and then a whole slew of text. All, big plug, right? So then everyone will read that, no one will interact, it'll be a mess. Start interacting often and early, it'll be much more, I think you'll get more out of it. We'll get into some interesting discussions. So please, interact, be involved with it. Use it check out Webtycho every night. Get into the habit of it, it makes it very easy if you do it that way. That is about it, really. If you have some issues, I've got in this conference, if you've got some questions, there is this questions and issues conference. What I'd like you to do here is, if you feel it's a question that everyone could benefit from, or everyone might have the question, put it in here. I can respond, your team, your classmates can respond, we can all help each other out. If it's something that is sort of particular to, your personal situation that you just want to talk to with me, then please use the private messaging function. It looks like a conference, but it's email. It's email to me, and it'll be right here. So, for instance, I have an inbox here, but this will show up in my 301 inbox. It'll be right here. So I don't have any messages yet, but if you send me a message, I'll respond to you. And in the syllabus, email is the best way to work. In fact, use this private messaging to reach me. This is how I'll interact with you the best. You could use my faculty address at UMUC, but I'll be checking this much more often because I'll be online checking Webtycho. All right, so I think that's pretty much the gist of the Webtycho demonstration and syllabus. Look forward to a great semester. Just follow the guidelines we talked about. I think everyone will have a great time. All right, take care. I will see you online.